Well, hello and welcome to Kingsway Wanneroo for this Alcohol Think Again Women's Grand Final. My name is Mick Collis. Joining me in commentary, former Wanneroo Beck Clough. Beck Clough Grand Final day. It doesn't get any better.
This is the best. I'm already nervous for the girls.
And it's your team, Cot. You obviously you know them very well.
Yes, these are my girls. I've been with them all season. Obviously, I'm pregnant now, so I can't take part today. But
itchy feet?
Yeah, of course I do. This is a very exciting day.
And these teams, they've met 4 times this season. What way have the results gone?
Yeah, it's gone three wins to Calla and 1 win to Cottesloe. And we're hoping to get up today.
So the Kalamunda girls out in the centre of the field, just coming out of their huddle. Cottesloe girls looking pretty fired up. They warmed up well. Beautiful conditions here, and Beck, one of the great decks in Perth.
Oh, this is one of my favourite spots to play. There's not a ditch in the ground. It's absolutely impeccable ground. They look after it so well down here at Wanneroo.
So it will be Kalamunda to get things underway through Crystal Walters with the kick-off. And the first penalty of the night, or the afternoon I should say, coming in favour of Kalamunda. So not the best start.
No, got to take a breath there, and we got to catch it on the full.
And so the first scrum of the afternoon, just 10 seconds into this ladies' grand final. Always a great way for one pack to try and assert some authority over the others. Beck, as a second row, I know you would have enjoyed this first scrum.
Oh yeah, yep, scrum parity or scrum dominance is what we're looking for.
So picked up off the back there by Little. So sloppy start by both teams here.
I think we may have got the ball back here.
Ellis it is to pick and go. Big strong running number 8 for Cottesloe. They come the short side, that's Aldridge.
Tackle there by Pomare.
And Fell. The
Dixon.
halfback. Kendra Fell winning the Sue Roberts Trophy for the best player in the competition. It's her with the ball in the number 9. Solid hit there on Zoe Elliott. Kalamunda defence holding strong. Cottesloe just inside their opponent's territory, Aldridge. It's Barnes now.
Kick from Fell.
It's an awkward bounce for Kalamunda. The referee will come back. Not sure what the penalty was for. Becky might have offside by the looks of it.
Yeah.
Offside.
So a bit of a scrappy start from both sides, but Cott string a couple of phases together there just to settle the nerves. Beck, I'm sure there's a few more than normal this afternoon.
Oh yes, mine included. But they're yeah, look, the first few minutes you just got to find your groove. Not out.
So the kick's not going to go out, although it will run and it will break. It was like Shane Warne out of the rough, and that ball has gone into touch, so it worked out well there for Cottesloe. Didn't come off the boot too well. So Becca Fuente, the first line out of the afternoon. And Beck, Cott's line out of strength, would you say?
Very much so. The girls have been working so hard on this all season, and we're in a great spot here in the field.
So Barnes has been the go-to. She's jumping at 2, and that's where they go. Well, that's overcooked it. So Kalamunda stealing the line out. A mistake, early one there by Cottesloe. And Kalamunda Queens from inside their own half. Kerriopa.
Pomare looked to kick there.
So Trilene Pomare will be one of the keys to this Kalamunda side this afternoon. As Destiny Maui takes the tackle.
It's Kazona Hikeke.
Yeah, solid run. One of 2 sisters in the front row for Kalamunda. It's Naomi Kamazona Heke.
And Katana.
So Kalamunda keeping the ball alive just outside their own 22. Walters takes the tackle, lays it back neatly. No half back there. Kamazona Heki picks and goes herself. Well tackled there by Mercedes Putz. Walters again.
Henry's under that one, but it's coming back for a penalty.
So Cottesloe defence holding firm. Kalamunda not able to get out of their 22. It came down to the Trillium Pomade kick to try and clear things, but it will come back for a Kalamunda penalty. Crystal Waters it is.
They're going to tap and go here.
So adventurous from Kalamunda as Heather Martel.
Malcolm Hecke. Yeah, she's good. The captain. She's been a strong performer all year this year.
Great run again by her. So Pomade offloading to Stevenson.
Great tackle there by Wallace.
Tackle, relax.
So Kalamunda still with the ball, but unable to break this blue wall. Oh, solid hit by Langley Sasiga there. Kalamunda continued her big run, bouncing Zoe Elliott out of the way. The dummy. Walters making them think. Another good run there by Kamazona Heke. Doing a mountain of work in the early stages of this game. But again, the Cottesloe defence, the rush defence, a little bit offside again though. A little bit too much of a hurry.
Oh, he was playing a long advantage there. But Cottesloe should be happy with their defence, keeping them down there.
So it looks like they are taking the scrum.
A lot of women in the women's game these days don't back the kickers don't back themselves in the middle of the field when you get a penalty. So you'll see a lot of scrums midfield and a lot of tap and goes.
So it will be Crystal Waters with the scrum feed. Centre field just outside their 22. It'd be a nice attacking opportunity for Cottesloe if it was their feed. Let's see what they can do with it. Scrum collapsing.
We're just going to come a little bit closer on the side. I want you to bind on the body, not on the arm.
So good instructions there from the referee. Nice and clear to the teams. So a beautiful day, 5.5 minutes gone, 0-all the score. And this alcohol think again, ladies grand final. Perfect conditions and a big day of rugby up ahead. Walters with the scrum feed, a good scrum there from Kalamunda. They go at the short side, Keriopo it is with it.
She'll have a run.
Dragged to the ground well there by Farrell. As they go again, this is Tomoko. The heavily strapped knees. And again, great driving defence. De Cupper it was, the captain. Pomade dropping it on the toe. Henry underneath it on a halfway. What can she do? She's got some space. Goes herself, wrapped up by Ruru Hanaki, the fullback. And ball going to deck. And the Kalamunda crew next to us, you can hear them applauding.
Unfortunate, unforced error there. Knock on. Girls just need to settle down. But so far, it's a very tight contest.
Yeah, it's been just really centred sort of really in that only about 10 or 15 minutes either side of that halfway. No one's really moving. No one can break any defensive walls there, so not for want of trying. So another important scrum here. Walters again with the scrum feed. Once again.
Coming down on this left side, on this.
So referee is taking his time to get things right. Short arm awarded against Cottesloe. So Walters, she taps and goes to Pomade. Shows and goes to Stevenson. And it's almost intercepted there. Bodenstedt it was. If she had managed to hang on to that one, there was no one in front of her. But Cottesloe this time with the scrum feed. So their first real attacking opportunity. They've been defending well inside Kalamunda's half, but they haven't actually had too much ball. So it'll be interesting to see what they can do. Kendra Fell with the feed. We've got Bodenstedt coming across on her wing, and just the fullback, Jessica Henry, has come up to the commentary side as well. So,
and interestingly...
Oh, no, so the straight arm full penalty. So a let off there for Kalamunda, a real wasted opportunity for Cott. Walters, she loves to tap and go. The kick from Stevenson.
She saw no one back there.
And it's going to break cleanly, and it's going to beat Brianne Wallace into touch. So Beck, wasted opportunity for Cott.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, the scrum time's going to be an interesting one. We've had a few changes and, you know, a little bit of inexperience in the front row there, but hopefully they'll hold out. And interestingly, Bodenstedt on the wing here in 11, she actually usually plays in the centres, so she's going to be big for us today. Her line speed's incredible. So
a great line-out win there by Barnes. What can Cottesloe do? Oh, great run there.
Ellis keeps on her feet.
Mahalia Ellis, very hard to put down. Strong runner. Fell to Aldridge. Nice ball up to the fullback, Henry.
Go
this is Bodenstedt. And swung into touch there. Terrific tackle by Charlie Stevenson.
But we still gained a few metres there. Bodenstedt looks hurt.
Yeah, she's off the field of play, but interesting whether they can play on or they can't. She's right where the line-out's going to take. She doesn't look comfortable. Beck, I've been very impressed by Mahalia Ellis in the early stages of this game. Her running, just fantastic.
She's a superstar in the making, Ellis. She had a great Super W year this year. She also plays for the Navy and for the Defence Force, Australian Defence Force team. And she's an absolute, mayhem on the field.
She's that real strong Grace Hamilton kind of runner.
Very powerful.
So the short line out for Kalamunda. Harabab, Malcolm Hickey. Oh, stolen there by Barnes. Now Phil. So opportunity again for Cottesloe. Can they do something with it this time? Aldridge has it. Kicking into space. It's been picked up by Stevenson. So neither team able to string too many phases together at the moment. Oh, great clean out there by Cottesloe. Walters with it. And above Malcolm Hickey, just making some valuable yards there. Pomeray almost through. Great tackle.
Sasiga.
Ball comes loose. Picked up by Becca Fuenti. And a solid hit on her by Kylie Tomoko.
Back to the knock-on. Cottesloe ball. Great passage. As I said before, the line-outs for Cottesloe with Katie Barnes in the air is going to be their strength today.
Yeah, certainly very strong in that number 2 jumping position. Katie Barnes, the number 7 for Cott.
She actually had a stint in England playing for the Saracens, the championship-winning club over there.
Oh, great experience. So Kendra Fell, big drive coming from the Kalamunda Queens. Ball spits out the back, picked up by Ellis.
Let's go.
Scrappy here.
So Kalamunda putting Cottesloe under an enormous amount of pressure. The She-Girls on the back foot, Aldridge. This is Ellis again, getting through a mountain of work, the number 8.
Bit messy there.
Ball slow to come out. Barnes goes in to get it. Aldridge on the bounce.
That's Dukapa, the captain.
This is Aldridge. Shows and goes. Oh, terrific tackle there by Kerriope. Bodenstedt recovering.
Oh,
And unfortunately,
unlucky. Very unlucky.
running into her own player. Gets an earful from a teammate.
Yeah, Kendra Fell not happy there.
Not happy at all.
It's not lead.
It's a great shot of the scrum. It's Little just went and got a mouth guard, I think, from Stevenson. Not sure where that turned up from, but good to see she's got it back in.
Probably left it at home.
So Walters with the scrum feed. Kalamunda, they drive again. Walters to Pomare. Kerriopa. So valuable yards there for the Kalamunda Queens. Pomare, a long ball out to the fullback, Ruru Hanaki. Got a Cottesloe player down in background.
That's Sasiga.
This is Marteau. Walters again. Healed. And a referee having to pull up play because of an injury. Hopefully it's nothing too serious for Langley Sasiga. I didn't actually see, Beck, what happened? Or?
She made a good tackle. Maybe she's just winded. It looks that kind of way. But hopefully she'll be able to get up and continue. Just had a replacement there from Cottesloe. Jana Zak is coming on for Stacey Bodenstedt.
Yeah, Bodenstedt did get injured a few minutes ago. So the change, Jana Zak.
She's been consistent, Jana. She's played most of our games on the wing. She'll slot in really, really well.
So Sasiga seems okay, which is great. Hopefully Bodenstedt also nothing too serious with her. She was nursing a shoulder.
Keep it on the body, okay? Don't push them away.
15 minutes in and we're still 0-0.
Yeah, it's going to be tight. But you can just feel that the Kalamunda pack starting to exert some authority over their opponents. We'll see it again here with this scrum. Walters with the feed. Little at number 8. Pomare and Kerriopa on the commentary side. Now the counter drive though coming from Cott. Much better picked up off the back. This is Walters to Pomare. Murray stepping back inside. Pomare, nice clean out from her. Walters to Little. Swung to the ground there by Elliott. They go again. It's a bit sloppy. This is Katana. Kamazona Heke. So a knock on, but yeah, Becca, much better scrum there by Cott.
That was. And hopefully we can do it again here. I have to say though, that front row for Kalamunda is fantastic. They will probably be, I wouldn't be surprised, starting front 3 for our Super W next season.
Yeah, so all related. Katana and Naomi Kamazona Heke and Hedabab Malcolm Heke, the hooker. Another scrum going down. A little bit of concern shown there for Katana Kamazona Heke, but she's okay. You just get the sense, just Kalamunda, they're just inching towards that try line. It's taken them a long time, but it's just step by step, slowly making their way down. They haven't been inside the 22 yet, but they're only about 2 metres away from it. Great opportunity for them. Short arm. Walters, will she tap and go? Yes, she does. They love to attack. Here we go, Stevenson to Pomare, stepping off that left foot, almost through. In fact, she is through. Brilliant there from Pomare, and she will open the scoring for the Kalamunda Queens.
And that's a class player there. Wallaroos player. She's just, in form at the moment. Fantastic individual there.
So just doing it all herself, just the quick tap there from Crystal Walters. She's been doing that all game, loves to try and get on the front foot. And we saw it was just quick hands to Trilene Pomare, the number 10, and just dancing through. Very hard to stop, a big left foot step and scoring underneath the posts to open the scoring for the Kalamunda Queens here this afternoon in the Alcohol Think Again Women's Grand Final. Great start by Kalamunda. A long time coming, but you could actually see it, Beck. You could just see it starting to happen. Yeah. And it did.
Yeah, and they did a smart move there, and they put Stevenson, the 12, at 10, and Pomare in the centres. She absolutely loves playing in the centres. She'd actually prefer there than 10.
Yeah, just a little bit more space. The conversion attempt from Crystal Waters is good. So the Kalamunda Queens out to a 7-0 lead midway through this first half here in the Alcohol Think Again Women's Grand Final.
Lots of replacements for Cott coming off. We've got Elliott coming off for Maddie Putz in 20. Mercedes Putz coming off for Millie Williamson, and Michaela Turner-Wallace being replaced by Isabella McIver.
So the restart. This is Destiny Maui. So Kalamunda.
Easy meters.
With their tails in the air off the back of that Pomare try.
Great hit there by Fell.
Yeah, solid defence. Waters again to Pomare. Spots some space. Henry underneath it. Takes it into the sun. Makes some ground. Great tackle by Stevenson. Ball comes loose. Picked up straight away there by Maddie Putz, one of the replacements. So Cottesloe with the advantage. The penalty coming.
First penalty in a while for Cottesloe. She'll try and make meters here.
So Kendra Fell will be looking for touch. And once again, it's not going to find touch. It's going to bounce though. Kariopa leaves it behind, as does Amelia Murray, and it dribbles into touch.
Well,
so
that was very lucky.
Miscommunication there from the Kalamunda teammates, and a reel it off for Cottesloe. And Beck, what an attacking opportunity. Cut out pass. The option was on there, just unfortunately for Cott, but offside is the ruling there from the referee. So right in front of the posts here, Beck, trailing by 7.
I know they're hungry for tries, but I'd be tempted to go for 3.
Grand
I think
final.
they're going to tap and go again.
Tap and go. Fell it will be. They go to Becker Fuenti. Driving towards line. Solid defence, though, by the Queens. The pick and drive by Ellis. Fell directing traffic. The pick and go again. They are close and they are over. So that's what they needed. They worked hard for it. They backed themselves. And the Cottesloe She-Girls, Beck, have scored a much-needed try.
Fantastic work from the forwards. I'm just trying to work out who it was.
We can't even see who's claiming it. If it was me, I'd have the hand in the air, wave it to the crowd, but we'll try and find out who actually did score the try at this stage, though. It's a team effort.
Mahali had the previous pick and go, so it wouldn't have been her.
So we'll try and work out who did score that. Be good for the stats at the end of the match. Kendra Fell, though, looking to add the extras. Certainly a gettable kick for her, just off centre on her right side. Moves in and makes no mistake whatsoever. So all tied up here at the kennel with the She-Gulls and the Queens, 7-all in the Alcohol Think Again Ladies Grand Final on Super Saturday here at Wanneroo. And Becca, a really important try. You could just sense Kalamunda starting to get a roll on there, and that has put everything back on an even keel again.
Oh, yeah, it was fantastic. they just kept applying pressure and came up with rewards.
So Walters to get things underway.
Dixon.
Taken there by the young 18-year-old, number 6 for the She-Gulls. Ellis again. Well tackled there by Taj Heald. Aldridge. Sasiga. Henry up from fullback. This is to Zach. And Zach bundled into touch there by Amelia Murray.
Use the line right.
But Cott quite prepared to chance their arm.
Yeah, but Yana needs to stay in there in the field of play. We can't give the ball back to Kalamunda so easily.
So Malcolm Hecky with the line out. Barnes flies high. Heald leaves it behind. The referee numbers, so the short arm. Look for Walters again.
That's unlucky.
She settles. No, she doesn't. So goes the tap. Here they go again. This is Marteau. Another big, strong runner for this Kalamunda side. Walters. Hit a barb. This is Heald. Tries to break the tackle. Off to Malcolm Hecky. And the penalty coming. So good reward for Kalamunda. They go again through Walters. Pomade. Offloads to Stevenson. Referee playing advantage. So plenty of pick and goes. Walters, this is Heald. Number 7 only knows one way to go, and that is straight and hard. Kalamunda only 5 metres away now from the Cottesloe try line. The pick and drive from Kamazona Heke.
She dropped it there, I thought.
Ball is there for them. The pick and go. Inches away. Kalamunda right back on the attack. The pick and go again. They're only about a centimetre away. Heald leaves it behind. Looks like Marteau with their hands on the ball. They're driven back though. Walters, this time they go to Kiriopa. She must be close. Swung to the ground by Farrell. And they're over though. It was only a matter of time.
Paiho Pomade picked and dived over there. I'm sure it is. Yep, that's Paiho.
So the sister of Trelane. So the Pomade sisters doing the damage here this afternoon out at the kennel. But Beck just sustained pressure by the Kalamunda team, and finally Cottesloe broke.
Yeah, we just piggybacked them up the field there. We gave them too many easy metres.
And a tricky conversion attempt here for Crystal Walters. She's about 20 or so metres away. And about the same in or off centre. So a tricky one for her. I'm not sure what sort of range she does have.
Just short.
Just will fall short. So 12-7 the score here at the kennel. So every point so valuable here this afternoon. And with the misconversion, all of a sudden a converted try as some replacements being rung through by the Kalamunda coaching staff. We've got jersey 23, who wasn't actually in the program. Makes it a bit hard to call. I hope she doesn't score a try. There's nothing against her. And Michaela Edwards in jersey 16. So the kickoff, awkward bounce. Picked up.
No,
oh, here we go.
Maddie Putts.
The replacement. It's been turned over though, so Kalamunda back in control. No, in fact, it's Cottesloe still with the ball. They go the short side.
Deeper.
So camped on the 22, the pick and go. Looks like Ellis, I think it was. As they come out, Aldridge, looking for some space. Beats the fullback. Oh, no, it doesn't. Hanaki just able to put it through.
23 off the feet.
So Waikani it is in jersey 23 for Kalamunda.
And she just got penalised there as well, off her feet. So hopefully Cottesloe can retain the ball and win their line out.
Here we go. They haven't had a whole lot of luck with their line out attacking. Their defensive line out's been very good through Barnes, but just Bakir Fuente just not getting the throws right, or the timing of the jumpers a little bit off. And you need to be bang on in a grand final, in a tight one like this. Let's see what they can do. The back line is fully lined out and ready to go. They go to Barnes. It comes down, fell to Aldridge. Turns it, no she doesn't. Dummies to turn it back inside. Well tackled there by Pomare. Centre field now. Fell. To Bakir Fuente. The numbers coming. Oh, solid hit there on Turner Wallace. Driven back there. Here we go. Aldridge, Sasiga. Again, wonderful defence there by the Kalamunda Queens. Stevenson it was. Fell. Stevenson wraps her up. Come the short side again. Sasiga. But Beck, this Kalamunda defence has been outstanding this afternoon as they defend their try line as we approach the half-time break.
Wouldn't expect anything less. Kerry Opa's in there close to the action. She loves that stuff as a centre.
Fell.
There's Kerry Opa again.
Farrell. Bakir Fuente getting through a mountain of work, the hooker. Fell to Aldridge. This time to Barnes. What can she do? Again, wrapped up centre field. Oh, ball's been left behind, but the penalty coming. I think Cottesloe need to keep the pace of this game up here.
That was unfortunate because I think it was out. It was on out wide to the right there for Cottesloe.
Trailing by 5, Beck. What do you do? Centre field. Oh, she's going to take the points.
Yeah. Got to trust the captain and Kendra Fell making those decisions out there. And yeah, Fell's been absolutely so consistent, hence her winning best and fairest for the women's game this season. She's just been so reliable and consistent this season.
And a real credit to Kalamunda's defence that Cottesloe are taking the points when they are offered. But they have been like a black and red wall out here at the kennel. 12-7 is the score. 33 minutes gone in the first term. Fell to reduce the deficit to 2.
Easy does it.
That's what she does. So 12-10 is the score out here at the kennel. So in the shadows of half-time, Kalamunda really slowing this game down, trying to chew up the clock before the half-time break. Walters will eventually get things underway again. Ugly one off the boot.
Again, Dixon.
Taken well by Dixon, the youngster. Oh, penalty. So is this a chance for Kalamunda before half-time? What are they going to do? They haven't actually gone for the line for any line-outs at this stage. No, they're going for the scrum.
Which doesn't surprise me. It's their strength. They've been so consistent in this area.
So on the 10-metre line, Cottesloe territory. First half almost up. Waters with the scrum feed. Little is the number 8. Short arm. Watch Walters. There she goes. The quick tap from her to Pomade, to Stevenson. The wraparound with Pomade. Her to her sister. This is Rue Hanaki. Off to Murray.
Bit high there from Yana Yak.
So she was out, but the high shot. So they
Not
play
from
on.
the spot, ref.
They play on quickly. So Walters
Going to tap.
to Pomade. Defence up quickly. This is Malcolm Hecky. Barnes making the tackle. Carney, it is brought to ground. Stevenson turns it back inside to Little, the number 8. So Cottesloe defence holding firm in the dying stages of this first half. Kalamunda leading by 2. Walters goes herself. The penalty
Great
coming,
steal.
and a great tackle there by Dixon. Fell wants to play on quickly.
I think Katie Barnes got that steal. And interestingly, I think Katie Barnes was the try scorer.
It was Katie Barnes.
I believe so.
She's obviously very humble, and Fell
Takes it
will
to
send that
halftime.
into touch to wrap it up. So after an exciting 35-minute first half, where we thought it would be a fairly even contest, Beck, and that's exactly what it is, 12-10 at halftime.
Yep, it is. It's been a great battle. There's not much, they're not getting through easily on either side, I think, but where they are both making great progress is close to the line with a lot of pick and goes with some big forwards.
So defence has been the dominant part of this game this afternoon. We will take a short break here at the Kennel. It is 12 points to 10 in the Alcohol Think Again female grand final. We'll be back with all the action of the second half in a few minutes' time. The Alcohol Think Again ladies grand final, and as we do start this second half, it is 12 points to 10. Kalamunda leading the Cottesloe She-Gulls. I'm Mick Collis, joining me in commentary, former Wallaroo Beck Clough, and Beck, your side, Cott trailing by 2. What have they got to do to steal this game?
Oh, they've just got to hold on to the ball. Possession is everything. Possession is key, and we're giving it away far too much. So if we can, hold on to the ball, and get our line speed up in D. It will be a great battle.
So about to get underway. Taylor Aldridge, it will be. Late change across to be picked up by Walters. She's a great half. Healed now, the number 7 for Kalamunda. Healed, almost through. In fact, she is. So healed now with some space. She needs some support. And she finds it in the form of Kiriopa. She's been good, had a great first half. That was a great run, though, to start this second half for Kalamunda. Walters. Now to Maui. Aldridge down in back play. Looks like some claret coming out of her face. Hopefully she's okay. Walters. Malcolm Hickey. Kalamunda starting this second half in a blaze. Walters digging in to Pomade. Kicking for space. There's no one home. The chase is on. Henry takes the time. Oh, the chase is good from Pomade and also Stevenson. Kalamunda applying pressure in the early stages of this second half. Cottesloe, good solid run there by Turner Wallace. Got a man down at the moment with Aldridge in back play, getting some attention.
Looks like she's busted her nose.
Putts. Now to Farrell. Yeah, so she will be a big loss. Aldridge, the number 10, had been dictating play. But a nice rally here by Zach to get play up towards the 22-metre line. But yes, a nose injury.
That's too big.
Aldridge.
Maybe, hopefully it's just a blood bin. That's 2 big losses for Cottesloe with Bodenstead and Aldridge.
So the replacement going on, looks like
Cara
Cara Gleave. So what will they do with their back line, Beck? Will Cara go to 10? Will they shuffle people in?
No, they'll shuffle. It should probably be Langley.
Cecilia into number 10.
Yeah.
So the line out now for Kalamunda with a spring in their step. Malcolm Hickey with the throw. Healed, goes high and claims it well. Walters goes to short side.
Oh,
and bundled
put
into touch.
Great result for Cottesloe.
So a Cottesloe line out, Bakir Fuenti. Just their own side of that 10-metre line. And they managed to hold out that fast start by Kalamunda. Healed, just beats her putts, offloads. Sasiga, kicking the space. Ruru Hanaki underneath it. Swung to the ground, well done there by Farrell. And the penalty coming in favour of Kalamunda.
Unlucky there.
Walters goes again. So dangerous.
Just having a great game, Walters.
Henry is back for it. Picks it up and sends it back downtown. That's a decent roost from Henry. Pomade takes it cleanly just inside her own half. Sums up the options. Ruru Hanaki offloads to Stevenson. And a wonderful hit there by Mahalia Ellis.
But still,
Kalamunda on the attack. This is Paiho Pomade. And a little knock on. But Mahalia Ellis back, applying all the pressure with the defence. Just when Kalamunda looked dangerous.
Exactly what they needed.
So Aldridge he seems okay, which is great news for the Cottesloe fans.
Maybe a bit of a tampon up the nose.
Oh, it's hard to know who's on top here, Beck. It's seesawing this game. Big scrum for Cott. Kendra Fell with the feed. Ellis in wonderful form at number 8. And Aldridge back on the park after the blood bin. The big scrum from Kalamunda. They drive it back. Can they get the tight head?
Kenny's got it.
Oh.
No.
unlucky there for Cod. I thought they almost got it. Ellis had it. But a terrific drive there by the Kalamunda 8. Real confidence booster for those women in that side. Foster it as going to look for touch. One of the replacements on. And this time it is out. So Kalamunda tails up.
Alex Foster, 19, must have come on. I haven't seen her this season.
I'm not sure who she's
playing
replaced. She might have
on the
replaced
wing.
Murray, maybe.
She's in the backs.
So I think Murray is gone. Unless it's Pai-Ho. I'll try and... But back to the action. Healed. Flies high.
Great steal from Cottesloe there.
So to Cupper it is, the skipper. And they get the penalty. So both of these sides doing their best to keep their opponents in this game this afternoon. Mistakes at really inopportune times. As Jessica Henry comes up. As that breeze starts to pick up here at the kennel. She'll be kicking into the breeze. It is blowing straight across the field. She want to make sure she doesn't try and chew off too much.
It's a good nudge.
It's a great kick. So Cottesloe, the pendulum swings back in favour of the She-Gulls. Can they convert the pressure they are applying? Another important line out. Bakir Fuente needs to get it right, Beck.
Yes, this is very important.
So Barnes, one option. Putts, they go to Barnes. And again, it's gone over the top, and it's not straight. So once again, a mistake by Cottesloe. Neither team, Beck, able to get things right this afternoon.
Yeah. Sophia Bakir Fuente, it's her first season really starting in that 2 jersey. She's been practicing her little heart out this year, and maybe the nerves just getting a bit the better of her today.
Well, Heath Testament will tell you it is the toughest job on the park, is throwing those line-outs in.
Yep, I'd say that and tight head prop. Take my hat off to them.
So, Kalamunda now. Cottesloe try the drive, scrum collapses. Referee will pull it up.
Not sure.
So Williamson, Bakir Fuente and Turner Wallace, the front row.
No, sorry, it's Putts. Mercedes Putts on.
Oh, Putts it is too.
Yeah, she's a very good scrummager.
Referee, in fact, he swung it around.
Thank you.
So we thought it was going Kalamunda's way, but the arm went up.
Yes, I was about to say, not sure what he called then.
So here we go, trailing by 2. Too far out for the kick, so the line out is the option. Henry needs to put this into touch. Again, you can't afford to get greedy. You don't want to chew off too much. And she makes no mistake. That's another good nudge by Jess Henry. So what an opportunity here, Beck Clough, for the She-Gulls.
Yeah, we're in great territory down here. The girls really need to make the most of this.
Only 12 metres away from the Kalamunda try line. Bakir Fuente needs to get the line out right. Kalamunda applying pressure, which is causing dramas for Cott. They go to Barnes at 2. This time they get it right. She pulls it down. She offloads. It's been knocked on, though, by Ellis. It was a silly pass. Didn't need to force it.
Very scrappy.
So is it the nerves, Beck? Is it nerves, do you think, in this grand final?
Yeah, that looked like half of a planned move, but just didn't execute.
Because Barnes certainly got a lot of experience.
She does. They all just need to calm down, especially when we're in this part of the field. composure.
It was a prime opportunity there for Cott just to settle things down. Camp inside the 22, but now the ball is back in the hands of Crystal Walters for Kalamunda. A good solid platform it is for them. Walters. Kiriopa takes play up to the 22. She's been very good. The number 13. Little, nice quick hands. And a good solid tackle there by Dixon. Pomade. Fell is back. Lets it bounce. Henry, the chase is coming from Foster. The pass. This is Wallace. Brought to ground just inside Cottesloe territory. Henry at halfback. This is Putz. Fell, the short side. She sees it open. Wallace. Oh, high shot there from Naomi Kamazona-Heke. Nice tackle there by Hield on Bekir Fuente. Fell comes to short side again. She sees Wallace. Wallace, ankle tap by Foster. And needed to be made.
Still got the advantage here, Cottesloe.
Players talk to the referee. That's Putz.
Putz,
now to Barnes.
Madeline Putz, who is a referee herself.
Fell. Looks to go the short side. The box kick. Walters is underneath it. And the penalty, we come back for the high shot. Oh, that tackle by Naomi Kamazona-Heke. So you can just hear the word coming from the Cott bench to pick up the tempo back. That's what they're doing, and it seems to be working.
Yeah, we definitely have the fitness to last the whole game, which we always hold, you know, that it's going to get us there. So girls just need to step up, keep grinding, and back each other.
So Jess Hendry. Makes no mistake, gets that ball into touch. That's all she needs to do. Choose off a valuable 12 metres. The line-out worked well for them before going to Barnes. It's just whether the defence of Kalamunda can upset this Cottesloe line-out as they have done so often.
Kalamunda have just made some subs there.
Yeah, Heather Martow. Martow was back on. She was good in the opening stages. I think that's a good change by the bench. Barnes wins it cleanly, down to Fell, who picks it up off her toes. Aldridge, this is Ellis. Ellis, oh, super tackle there. Ball's come loose. Great tackle by Kiriopa. Still though with Cottesloe, Fell. This is Putz. And the penalty coming again. Now the referee must not be too far away from going to the pocket here. There's been a string of them by Kalamunda. They don't get the warning though. Oh, going for the post. Wow, just to put them in front, Peck.
Yeah, it's a good option. Again, Kendra, ever so consistent. But I'd be talking as the captain to the ref about how many more penalties, especially in this area of the field.
So Kendra Fell, winner of the Sue Roberts Trophy for the best player in the competition. She's been kicking them well so far this afternoon, certainly within a range. An important one to put the She-Gulls in front for the first time here this afternoon out at the kennel. 12-10 is the score. Just under 15 minutes gone first half, so 20 remaining. Points hard to come by. Kendra Fell. 24 metres just off centre. The breeze favouring her. Moves into it. Strikes it very well, but it's hooked our way to the left-hand side, so the score remains 12-10. Kalamunda leading. They hang on by 2. But they'll get the ball back here, so
Yeah.
they get another chance to continue to apply pressure. So Pomeray
Fell needs to let that
does
go.
the short one, clever by the number 10. So Trilene Pomeray turning defence into attack, takes play up towards the 10-metre line. Here they go, this is Healed. She's been good.
Dekapur, good tackle.
Malcolm Hecky with the ball. Oh, chance now for Cottesloe. It's bounced off the chest of the Kalamunda player.
Ellis
This
on
is
the
Ellis.
run. Ellis on the run.
Still going. Takes play over the 22. Wrapped up there by Foster, who's been good since she came on. Fell to Barnes. Wrapped up by Maui. Here they go. This is Sasiga.
Bit high
Stevenson
there, ref.
drags her to the ground. It might have been high, but the referee says play on. Fell goes again. This is Bekir Fuente. Solid hit midfield on the 22-metre line. Barnes has got her hands on it. She picks and goes from 25 metres out. They drive her back. Kalamunda might be on this ball. No, they're not. So another attempt. Will it be Beck from right in front on the 22-metre line? Oh, yellow card.
Yellow.
That'll be on head above Malcolm Hecky. There was a lot of penalties in a row. It was only a matter of time.
Yep, that's right. But I don't know. Oh, she's going for points again. Good on her. Good on her.
I think it came off the boot well. It was just the radar a bit off, so I think she can adjust.
She was not happy with that last strike, so hopefully she can flush that and go again. Another position I would hate to be in. So hooker, tight head, and your kicker
Yep.
have to be the hardest gig on the field.
Yep.
And man, she practices every training session.
So we will see Malcolm Hecky back on at the 25-minute mark. So she will have 10 minutes remaining in the match when she get back on. But here we have Kendra Fell to put the She-Girls up by 1. 15 minutes or 20 minutes remaining in the match. She moves in, she strikes it, and she strikes it well, and the flags are raised. So the She-Girls, Beck Clough in the lead for the first time in this alcohol think again.
Oh man.
Ladies grand final, 1 point in it.
I'm trying my hardest not to scream. This is exciting stuff. Happy for the girls to get up there. They've been applying pressure for so long this half. Kalamunda, big loss there with their captain, Malcolm Hecker, in the bin.
So Calla down to 14. Foster it will be with the restart. Zakia Karayopa coming off, which is an interesting change. I thought she's been fantastic this afternoon.
She is. Ellis going to have another run.
Again, just been so dominant for this Cottesloe pack this afternoon. Certainly in line for the player. The match has been stolen there by Marto. Now to Pomeray. Marto making an immediate impact, coming back onto the field. Walters just outside the 22. Kalamunda back on the attack. This is Maui. Walters again. Walters spots the gap. The number 9 offloads. Aldridge though. Oh, solid clean up there by...
Pick up by Aldridge.
Stevenson, I think it was, making the tackle. There's Jess Henry.
No one back there.
Looking for the touchline. Foster takes it on the halfway, but they'll come back for the penalty. And there's been another couple of replacements on by Kalamunda, jersey 18. Not sure who that is going to be.
It was a good little half break there by Walters. This is probably the best game. Oh, a quick tap and a...
So Fell looking for the touchline. It's going to be picked up by Walters.
Big chase here.
Oh, great chase.
Great
by
chase.
Dekapur, the captain. Inspirational stuff by the skipper. Pomeray
picks and goes.
Aldridge cleaned up, healed.
Strong as ever. She's actually a South Australian girl, healed.
Stevenson. This is Foster. Back to Stevenson. On the 10-metre line now. Still in Kalamunda territory. Pomade. Short ball. Marto. Back. Here we
Dallas.
go.
Ooh, stolen.
It's been stolen. That ball ripped off McGeehan, and the referee will award the penalty in favour of Cottesloe.
Great steal there by Bree Wallace.
Cuzzy, no more going for the ball, just tackle, get back. Chilling, rest not on our side, so don't give him anything.
Henry just taking her time here with this penalty kick, making sure of it. Great touch finder there by Henry.
So a chance for Cott to increase their lead here at the kennel. They're currently up by 1. Kalamunda with a player down. Bakir Fuente. Barnes, the money man at 2.
Consistent.
Fell, Aldridge, the decoy runner, Sasiga. This is Henry up from fullback. Sasiga goes to short side. Oh, almost there. Yana Zak it was.
Gives it a little bit too much there, Sasiga.
Putting it too far in front.
Still in a great field position.
So Kalamunda now. Still a couple of minutes before they get back to 15 aside. Heald now having to throw the ball in because the hooker is off. It's a nice throw too by her, although...
For Heald, yeah, that was all right, except it didn't go straight.
Didn't go straight.
So that's a great chance for Cottesloe now.
Cott going for the line out.
Zakia Carriopa coming back on, and so is Paiho Pomare.
So we'll try and work out who's leaving the field. Some of the numbers of the outside the 15 I think a little bit different to what we've got, so apologies to any mums that are listening this afternoon. Barnes wins it well. Fell now to Aldridge. Here's the chance for the She-Gulls. Oh, solid hit there on Zach. They drive her back. Great defence. Trillian Pomade.
It's all right.
Fell, Barnes. Oh, Barnes almost friendly fire there into Bakir Fuente.
Nearly taken out by her own teammate.
Fell goes to short side once again.
Maddie puts.
They keep her up. No, they let her go. So Cott just outside the 22. Aldridge, no runners. She needs some runners. It's a sloppy ball thrown back, picked up by Sasiga. The chip through, looking for
Bree,
Wallace.
get under it, Bree.
Lets it bounce. Now back in the hands of Kalamunda. Tomoko it was, cleaning up, almost intercepted by Barnes. So Kalamunda, it's been turned over. So Cott, Aldridge now.
Jan Farrell.
To Farrell. Thrown to the ground. Fell, the box
Another
kick
box
again.
chip. Bree Wallace ever so consistent there.
Yeah, great hit by Wallace on Foster.
She scored quite a few tries off the back of Fell's box kicks.
Oh,
great hit.
Massive.
Great hit there by Mercedes Putz.
Mercedes Putz. Hit of the day, almost intercepted.
Yes.
Cottesloe with the wind in their sails at the moment.
They're up for this.
They have lifted the intensity. Aldridge just copped some friendly fire, a knee accidental. Another solid hit by Putz and also
sister.
Barnes.
Yes.
The drive
Mahalia.
again.
Oh, slightly offside. Are they going to...
Hey, never made it back.
Walter slows things down for the
Don't
first
think
time.
I'd quick tap in your red zone.
Rosie, kick.
So Pomade coming up to settle some things down.
It looks like, oh, they are tapping.
Here they go. Oh, almost left behind by Maui.
Looks like
Kalamunda healed. Drops the shoulder. Great tackle though. And the penalty coming in favour of Kalamunda. So they start to get a bit of a roll on. Here they go. Trillian Pomade already scored once. Caught on the 10-metre line. Walters. Kamazona Heke through the gap. Turns it back inside to Tomoko. Great play by Kalamunda. On the halfway line. This is Maui.
taken strongly again by Mercedes.
Yeah, she's been great. Putts healed now.
Some girls
Spots
look
the
tired.
gap. Healed, still going. Still going. The ball comes loose. It's been picked up by Marto. Marto gets it back, but the referee says no, he's going to call off time for an injury.
Time. I think that's Sophia.
Yeah, Bakir Fuente is the player in back play.
Just before that, though, Dikaper, the captain, has come off, and Zoe Elliott is now back on the field.
And Beck, absolute frantic phase of play.
The Cala girls are giving it everything. They are throwing the ball around like they're playing touch footy.
So 9 minutes remaining in the match. So Hedabab Malcolm Heke is back on the field for Kalamunda. So we are back to 15 aside. 9 minutes remaining, 1 point the difference. 13 points to 12, the She-Gulls. Can they hang on? Or will Kalamunda snatch this game?
At least the girls have a little bit to suck in the big ones.
Yeah, it's been absolutely
And it
frantic.
actually is quite hot in the sun. So I think the girls are sweating a little bit more than usual. But it is a fantastic day down here at Wanneroo.
So there is no injury time. It looks like a nasty one, though, to Sophia Bakir Fuente. Hopefully she's okay. Another hit to the nose.
I think she'll be coming off.
Yeah, quite a bit of blood. It's either a cut above the eye or on the nose. Hopefully she'll be okay. Yeah, quite a bit of claret too. Hopefully she's okay.
And Kirsty Hadfield will come on the field for her, number 18.
Oh, it's a nasty one too.
Poor thing.
So a big moment for Hadfield. Beck, 8 minutes to go. She's got to get the lineouts right. Got to get a scrum right against a big, powerful Kalamunda pack. And Walters with the scrum feed to Kalamunda. It goes in, the drive comes on. Walters.
Dominant again by Kalamunda.
Pomade steps off the right foot this time. Putts makes the tackle. Walters sums up her options. She's got Marto on the short side, but she goes
Head above
to Malcolm Heke. Here they go. Foster. This is Piho. Tamare. Kalamunda on the 22, but the penalty coming in favour of Cottesloe. And Jan Farrell raises the arms. It was an important one.
Big turnover there. It might have been Kendra Fell. Absolute, outstanding. Kalamunda looked threatening there down the right side. Paiho Pomare had another great season this year with Kalamunda, but also with the Super W girls this year. She is the younger sister of Trelene, but I tell you what, in a few years, she might be overtaking her sister.
Yeah, she's certainly a talent, and great that she gets exposed to that level because she's only going to get better as a result of that, so it's great for her. So here's the line out, the important one for Hadfield. Her first throw right on the 10-metre line. Cottesloe territory, just over 5 minutes remaining in this match. What a ball game it is. 1 point the difference. The She-Gulls in the lead. Hadfield. Barnes takes it, offloads quickly to Fowler, but not straight. So all of a sudden, Kalamunda with a sniff.
That was, yeah. Can't say I can call it from here, but it looked pretty straight. Never mind.
So a big scrum, an important one. Kalamunda dominant. It screws around. Walters goes to short side. Tackled though quickly there by Barnes.
Great defense.
Here they go. Pomade. What can she do? Offloads to McGeehan. Kiriopa lays it back. Walters the short side. Pomade again. Foster. Here we go. Oh, wrapped up well by Wallace. Walters. Peeled. Does to dummy. Great tackle by Hadfield. Walters picks, scoops and goes onto Malcolm Hecky.
Bounces off one, bounces off two.
Just outside the 22, centre field. Great attacking opportunity here for the Queens. Little now, the number 8, to Pomade. Pomade still going. Offloads, but unfortunately into touch.
She's got some gas, Trelene. But Cottesloe were able to shut her down, and she's just pushed that ball.
Wow. Was that the chance? So Hadfield. Barnes again, but not straight. Wow.
But an early jump, yeah. Early jump by Kalamunda. So we get a free kick.
So
Still Cottesloe.
Still with Cottesloe.
Cottesloe need a big chase here and hope Jess Henry gets this downtown.
She does.
Not as far as we'd like. Katie Barnes needs to apply pressure here, as she always is.
Oh, they've gone to the front. Comes out to Hecky. Oh, they rumble her into touch.
Well done,
and they're up
Cottesloe.
for it too.
But I don't know even if she went 5 metres on that tricky line out, but the referees didn't call that one. Not sure what's going on here, but it's a Cottesloe ball. We have a new hooker, Isabella McIver.
Barnes again. Oh, no. Is it another error? By who, though?
Now he's called, we didn't...
Either way, it's a scrum. And we have got about 2 minutes remaining in the match. Kalamunda, they've had the dominant pack all game. They are just camped outside the 22-metre line.
This is some battle.
Oh, game on, Beck.
This is some extraordinary battle.
So they'd have to back their scrum. They know they're going to win this ball. It's what can they do with it.
Grand finals bring the best out of everyone.
Nina Ruteni on in jersey number 20 for Kalamunda. This time Cottesloe, though, the drive.
Oh, that's a great drive. Great pressure there by Fell.
Pomade, what can she do? She takes the tackle just outside the 22. It's been turned over. So Cottesloe are back in control, but the big counter ruck coming from Kalamunda.
Oh, and now they've got it back.
Kalamunda has got the ball back
Held.
through Held. She's been so good this afternoon. Feeling still in this game. The clock ticking down. Malcolm Hecky. Kalamunda. Can they snatch it? Held goes. She picks and drives.
Kalamunda are calling on the bench here, piggies, which means just pick and go.
They pick and go again. Malcolm Hecky. Can Cottesloe hold on? Time almost up on the clock. Oh, and the penalty in favour of Cottesloe. Although it's not over yet.
Look,
Unbelievable.
Mick, I have to say,
It needs to go out though. It's not out yet.
I don't know if this is out. If this is out, Mick.
It is.
Oh my God, Mick!
And they have won it. Cottesloe have won. Beck Clough has left me. She has gone out, and an amazing result, and against the odds victory for Cottesloe over the Kalamunda Queens. It was a gutsy performance by the Queens, but the She-Gulls have secured an amazing victory here at the Kennel at Kingsway, Wanneroo. They were behind all game. Kendra Phil missed a penalty attempt with about 15 to go from almost in front, but then she was given another bite of the cherry about 5 minutes later and made no mistake, and the score ended up being, and that was where it remained, at 13 points to 12. The Cottesloe She-Gulls taking out the Alcohol Think Again ladies grand final here at the Kennel. An amazing contest. It was even throughout the match. Kalamunda taking an early lead before Cottesloe did fight back. And it was a game dominated by defence here this afternoon out at the Kennel. We had tries for Kalamunda to Trilene Pomare and her sister Paiho, and the conversion by Crystal Walters. And for the Cottesloe She-Gulls, a try to Katie Barnes. We had 2 penalty goals to Kendra Fell. So a very, very happy Cottesloe side. And Mitch Hardy will try and get hold of one of the Cottesloe players, Kendra Fell, possibly the number 9, who's had a terrific season, winning the Sue Roberts Trophy and also picking up a premiership, the number 9 for the Cottesloe She-Gulls, kicking those 2 vital penalty goals, especially that last one, which actually put her team in front. But a nice bit of spirit there. We just can see Mitch Hardy on camera, looking $1 million, and he's about to get hold of Kendra Fell, one of the heroes of the Cottesloe She-Gulls. Mitch, it's down to you. Just got a little bit of a technical issue here. Just,
you got me, Mick?
Yeah, got you, Mitch. Perfect.
Okay, fantastic. What a cracking game. What a courageous performance. Kendra Fell, our Sue Roberts Trophy winner for 2022. What a heroic performance from the girls out there this afternoon.
Yeah, that was a massive effort. First, just want to say big ups to Kalamunda. What a close game, and exactly kind of what we expected. But I'm just so proud of my girls to keep fighting all the way to the end, coming from behind, but just never giving up and continuously working. That's what we set our goal for today and showed off. And a standout today was your defence. You tackled all day long. It was a really great team effort. But you're proud of the way the team defended? Absolutely. That's literally what we've been working on throughout the weeks. We've played Callum multiple times and we've really struggled to shut them down. They've got such big, strong ball runners. So that's all we focused on this week, and it's paid off. And proud of your performance across the season. Sue Roberts Trophy winner of 2022. You've been pleased with your performance across the year? Yeah, absolutely. It's been a great season from start to finish for not only me but my team, and I couldn't have done it without them. So just stoked to finish it off on a high.
Well, congratulations to the Cottesloe She-Girls. Go enjoy the win with the team, and congratulations on a successful 2022.
Thanks so much. Thanks heaps.
Thanks, Mitch, and thanks very much to Kendra. And Mitch, while I've got you out there, I'd like you to pick up the number 8, Mahalia Ellis. She was our alcohol think again player of the match. She just had an outstanding game. Great ball carries, made a truckload of yards. The number 8, Mahalia Ellis, just had a fantastic game. She's in the huddle there somewhere. Beck Clough might be able to point her out for you. But she just made a real difference. She's just on the other side, Mitch, of the huddle. Just doing up her shoelaces at the moment. But she's just getting a hug there. So Mitch Hardy is down with the alcohol think again player of the match, Mahalia Ellis.
Thanks, Mickey. Yeah, Mahalia Ellis, alcohol think again player of the match. Mahalia, that was an outstanding effort. You got through a mountain of work out there. Are you proud of the girls?
Oh, definitely. Second time in a row, feels good.
And yourself, you had an outstanding game. You know, you're well and truly the best player out there today. So you're pleased with the performance and pleased with the whole season?
You can always do better, but I don't know, it was really good to just play my last game with Cott for a few years, and I think everyone smashed it. Good energy, and we'll party now.
And the Kalamunda girls, they never gave up as well. There were some terrific players out there for the Kalamunda Queens, and you know, it was a really tight affair, and it came right down to the wire.
Yeah, definitely. They have some amazing players that play for the Force. I was a bit nervous coming up against them, but no.